Hello, I'm Tiffany Fromm, the Director of Visual Arts.
And Wendy McCoy, the art specialist.
All right, and we are doing a makeup session for the Saturday Learning Quest training for the second semester. All right, so we're just going to remind you where to find the resources. So you're going to go to your shared drives under Google and go to the Visual Arts department. And within the Visual Arts department, there is a folder titled Saturday Learning Quest. So we're just going to go through each lesson, and Wendy's going to give you a little bit more information, and then you'll be finished. All right, so starting with lesson 7. Did you want me to click on something else in here?
Yeah, I don't know what that other stuff is, so just click on that 7 learning quest. Yeah, I don't know how there's extra ones in there. Okay, so basically they're going to run in together. So this one is about everybody needs a little extra warmth in our hearts. So we are going to be talking about snowflakes and how they're individual. And there's a little lesson on how to make snowflakes if they don't know how. That there's a little pattern that you can look at, and it's using watercolor and salt to kind of play around with the watercolor techniques. This lesson, you'll be using the paper that you make today for next week's lesson.
So for lesson 8,
so lesson 8, you're going to take the painted papers from last time, and the children are going to make, their students will make wreaths about what they're thankful for, and they're going to be tracing their hands on that paper, and they're going to be cutting them out. And on the back, they can write what things make them happy, and then they're going to string them together. You can choose to do a string, a wreath, or however you want the students to make them. And then I think at the end, they're going to share around some of the things that they're thankful for.
okay, lesson 9.
Lesson 9, they're going to learn about emotions and colors and how they can relate together. They're going to be creating a heart and fill them with things that represent themselves, pictures or words. There's a bunch of different things they can use. They can use crayons, rubbings, and you can use paper to stuff the hearts. And number 9 will be, I think it's just one lesson. Can you scroll down, Tiffany? Yeah, so it'll just be one thing about what they're grateful for, and they'll make their hearts. If they need to be, you can make pre-shaped hearts if you need to.
Lesson 10.
Yeah, lesson 10 will be talking about costumes and masks and what they represent, about bringing unity for social interactions with each other and being creative. They're going to be doing a type of wall hanging, just kind of doing the over under sewing. And there's a bunch of different stitching techniques in there, an example of some festivals that they can kind of get ideas from.
All right, and lesson 11.
This is about storytelling, and they're going to be placing an abstract, using colors to abstract different parts of stories representing. So 11 and 12 will be going together, but they're weaving. You'll have a PowerPoint, right, or a Google Slides that you can look at in an interview, and they're just going to be using paper and markers for this one. They're going to be doing a planning for the next week.
And for 12.
And this is where they'll actually be doing the actual weaving. So they'll actually use their visual representation they used last week, and they're going to do a weaving using those same kind of colors. And of course they can change if they want to, but they'll be making a story through a weaving. And there's another interview and the weaving stories on this one as well for you to follow along with.
13.
And 13 is about getting inspiration from nature. So they will be doing some texture rubbings with crayons. They can do around the room, or use things like their shoes. They can use actual implied textures. So they'll be making things with that for this week.
Lastly is 14.
And this is, they're going to be, it's going to be birds again, and just about different birds and their different environments and their personalities and different things about birds, how they interact with their environment and maybe how they look, like maybe certain size beaks, wings, whatever they're going to do, where they thrive in. So they're going to be doing another imaginary bird or real bird for these, and they'll be using magazines and pattern papers.
All right, thank you, Wendy.
You're
If
welcome.
you have any additional questions, please reach out to Wendy McCoy. And just want to let you know that we appreciate you teaching art to our students on Saturday and giving up those days. And please let us know if we can do anything to help you. All
And thank you for the teachers that are sending pictures. They're wonderful. You guys are doing a great job.
right, take care.